Good morning, grade 6. I hope everybody had an awesome weekend and you're ready for today's lesson. So let's get started. So today we will be doing language, and what we'll be looking at today is simple past tense. So what is simple past tense? So this is used to express an idea that started and finished in the past. So, for example, I saw a movie yesterday. As you can see in my sentence, I underlined saw, which tells us that it already happened and it is the past tense of the word see. So, it shows us how something started and finished in the past. Number two, it's used to describe something that you used to do. So, for example, I played soccer when I was 6. So, once again, our underlined word is played, right? Which is in the past tense, and it tells us that you played already, right? So, it tells us something that you used to do. Please don't remember to copy the slide. Okay, so let's look at number 3. It's used to describe facts or generalizations. For example, he did not like broccoli before. So once again, the sentence is in the past tense, but it's also telling us a fact about this person, that he did not like broccoli before, right? And underlined is the word did not like, right? And lastly, number 4 says it's used to describe a series of completed actions in the past. For example, I finished my homework and read a book. So the words underlined finished and read tells us about the action that you have done already in the past. Right, so that is the simple past tense. It is quite simple. So it's just those 4 things that describes. Let's go back. So it describes something that you started or finished in the past. It describes something that you used to do. It describes facts or generalizations, and it also describes a series of completed actions in the past, right? So it's quite simple, and that is our simple past tense. Okay, so next we'll have a look at what are attributive adjectives. So these are adjectives that come before the noun they describe. So we know that adjectives are words that name an attribute of a noun or describe a noun, right? And we know that a noun is used to identify people, things, places, right? So if we look at the example, it says he was carrying 2 big cardboard boxes, right? So I've underlined the attributive adjectives. So we know that our noun in the sentence is cardboard boxes, right? Because that is things. And what we are using to describe this noun is big or too big, right? So what we know attributive adjective is, we know it always comes before the noun that we are describing, right? So if an adjective comes after a noun it describes, it is called a predicative adjective, right? And let's look at it at an example. This milk smells rotten. So we know that milk is our noun because it is a thing, and rotten is our predicative adjective. So attributive adjectives always comes before the noun, and predicative adjective always comes after the noun, right? So remember that, and also remember to copy these slides. Okay, so in your textbooks on page 111, We have the language practice. Those two blocks I've just written out in slides for you, so I went through that. And then we have our questions. I'll read through them with you quickly. Question 1 says, rewrite these sentences, changing the verb in brackets to simple past tense. Right? So whatever verb is in the bracket, you need to change it so that the sentence is written in simple past tense. Question number 2 says, rewrite these sentences with the adjectives in the correct places. So once again, they're giving you adjectives in brackets and you need to put it in the right place in the sentence. Okay, so for homework, you write the heading, date and page number, draw a line, and then first thing you need to do is copy the slides that I've just discussed with you, and then you answer those two questions on page 111. Okay, so that's all for today's lesson. It's a little homework, so enjoy it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.